Yo, it's JB the Cowboy fan, and yes, sir, I'm back with another one. Yes, sir. Shout out to my subscribers. Yes, sir. Shout out to my new subscribers. I appreciate y'all. Yes, sir. Man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Y'all getting them comments. Let me know what y'all think about this video, man. I'm about to get with this one right here. I got another Dak Slurpee, bro. Yo, this man basically said that Amari Cooper and Michael Gallup was made by the Cowboys. So I was I think it was Sunday, man. I was on this live. I'm not gonna, say his name or whatever, but as I talk, you know what I'm saying, y'all could probably get the gist of who I might be talking about. Go to a channel. It was at the 1 hour 8 minute mark. I'm gonna let y'all figure it out, but I'm gonna get into this video, man, because this shit is crazy. This guy basically was saying that Amari Cooper wasn't shit and Michael Gallup wasn't shit because a comment was posted on that live. And the statement was that Dak has had a great team. So the Dak Slurpee was like, no, he didn't. He had no great team. And then commenced to go in about uh, what was Amari Cooper's stats before he came to the Cowboys from the Raiders, and what was Michael Gallup's stats before he came, basically before he got drafted. And to me, what I was getting out of it, because he was saying that basically the Cowboys and Dak made Amari Cooper and made Gallup, so Dak really didn't have no weapons because they wasn't. Basically, he was saying they wasn't no good until they got with Dak. Now let's remind you now, Dak Prescott was 3-5 before he even got Amari Cooper. And then Gallup was a rookie, was drafted in that draft in 2018, was starting as a rookie that season. In 2018. Plus, on top of that, that's when the hate was on Dez and why Dak wasn't good at throwing the ball. Or his touchdowns was, I think, like 22 or some shit like that, 23. He wasn't proficient in the passing game, and they was blaming that on uh Dez. So that was 2017. So when the 2018 season came through, Dak was he was saying shit like he'll throw to whoever was open. I think that was the beef started with him and Dez. Talking about he'll throw to whoever's open. He endorsed receiver by committee. So when we came in the 2018 season, that dude started out 3-5. How you start out 3-5 garbage, but then you blow up after you get Amari Cooper? He endorsed receiver by committee, but we still had to give up a number one to go get Amari Cooper. But this guy saying Amari Cooper and Michael Gallup wasn't shit. So I'm gonna get into this. I'm gonna let's get to the numbers. Let's get to the numbers, man. Let's get to the numbers. Amari Cooper. This dude was a 5-time Pro Bowler, bro. Okay. So he wanted to say what was Amari Cooper before he got that? Amari Cooper was a 2-time Pro Bowler. 2015, 2016, he had 1,070 yards, 1,153 yards. 2017, he had 680. 2018, he played. That's when he came with the Cowboys. He played 6 games with the Raiders, and then he played 9 games with the Cowboys. And in total, he had 1,000 yards between those two teams. He even made the Pro Bowl playing with 2 different teams. But then he got 1 Pro Bowl with the Cowboys. But then he got with Cleveland. He was a Pro Bowler in Cleveland. Bro, let's look at these numbers, man. So when he played with the Raiders in 2015, 2016, 2017, the split on 2018, he was playing with Derek Carr. So you want to ask, what was Amari Cooper's stats with the Raiders? The man had his rookie season, he went over 1,000 yards. Then his second season, he went over 1,000 yards. Huh? He was a two-time Pro Bowler already before he even came to the Cowboys. And y'all want to talk about the Cowboys made Amari Cooper? Are you kidding me? Dak didn't start getting good in the passing game until he got Amari Cooper. So how could he, so Amari Cooper was already a made man. Plus, when you look at it, when he left the Cowboys in the 2018, he had 1189, 2020, he had 1114, 2021, he had 865. So when he got with Cleveland, he had 1160 his first year, 1250 his second, and he went to the Pro Bowl in 2023 with the Browns, right? Yeah, he went to the Pro Bowl in 2023. So you trying to tell me this man, he was made before and after the Cowboys? He's always been him. It wasn't what the Cowboys or Dak did for, you know what I'm saying? Talking about uh he didn't make his name until he got with the Cowboys. That's bullshit. All you trying to do is discredit uh Amari Cooper and Michael Gallup to say we ain't had no that Dak didn't have no good team or Dak didn't have no weapons. He excluded those two guys and skipped all the way to 2024 and said, okay, now throw CD out. Y'all gonna have to look at that video. Y'all gonna figure out who I'm talking about. Shit, he just excluded. So he went to 2024 and said, and took CD out and said, okay, now who would you have on your team? Would you give up Tolbert versus such and such, or even Cooks? So what I'm saying, he's trying to say Amari Cooper wasn't none when he had 2,000-yard receiver, two-time Pro Bowler with the Raiders, and Derek Carr came with the Cowboys. He basically did the same thing. He didn't stop being who he was or became somebody greater. He was already that before he came to the Cowboys. Then he went to Cleveland, repeated his same shit. Another two seasons with over 1,000 yards. And he was a Pro Bowler 2023. And he played with Deshaun Watson, Jameis Winston, Jacoby Brissett, PJ Wilson. I mean, was it PJ Walker? I think it was PJ Walker. And Darian Thompson Robinson. He still made the Pro Bowl in 2023 playing with all those different quarterbacks. So how did Dak and the Cowboys make him? How did he just get his name just because he played with the Cowboys? Man, that's bullshit, man. Then he had the nerve to throw Michael Gallup in there talking about what did Michael Gallup? Michael Gallup, he was drafted out of college, bro. What are he talking about? But yet and still, Michael Gallup was him before he came to the Cowboys. Why do you think he drafted him? And my thing is, if a free agent or a draftee didn't get made till they got to the Cowboys, why was a number one pick given up for Amari Cooper? They drafted Gallup in the third round, bro. They must thought he was something, but let's look at some of his numbers, man. I mean, let's look at some of his credentials coming out of college. Man, the Biletnikoff Award finalist, consensus All-American, fourth to earn the distinction at CSU history with the D lineman Mike Bell, 78, safety Greg Myers, 95, wide receiver Rashard Higgins in 2014, 2018 Senior Bowl selection, first team All-American in 2017, second team All-American in 2017 by AP AFCA Sports Illustrated USA Today, two-time first team All Mountain West. I mean, look, you can go look up Gallup's numbers for why the Cowboys drafted him. Huh? Posted three top 8 single game receiving performances in school history and is the only round with more than 200-yard games in his career. Twice recorded 13 receptions in the game, second most in school history. Holds 4 of the top 10 games in school history for receptions and is the only player in CSU history with 4 games catching 11 more passes. Come on, man. You talking about what was his numbers before he was drafted to the Cowboys? So if that's the case, the Cowboys made Dak Prescott then because he didn't do shit in college. He wasn't a free agent. He wasn't a made man before he came to the Cowboys. He was a fourth stringer that was supposed to be sitting on the bench. He only got the job because Romo got hurt. But you want to belittle Gallup and Amari Cooper like they didn't bring nothing to the table, or they wasn't good enough weapons for Dak Prescott. Are you kidding me? As a senior, was one of the 3 finalists for the prestigious Bolitnikoff Award, given annually to the nation's most outstanding receiver and named just the 4th consensus All-American in school history. Here are the numbers. Record 11 catches for 134 yards in the season opening win against Oregon State. So they tried to discredit this man? His 2 years at Colorado State, he was balling. He was balling. Tallied 103 receiving yards and a touchdown on 10 catches in the win over Abilene Christian, holding 5 catches for 81 yards, number 1 ranked Alabama. His 81 receiving yards are the most by a player against Alabama that season. Recorded 8 catches for 212 yards and a touchdown in the win over Hawaii. Named to Pro Football Focus National Team of the Week following the performance. Pulled in 7 catches for 88 yards in the win at Utah State. Eclipsed the 200 receiving yards mark for the second time in 3 games, recording 263 yards and 3 touchdowns on 13 catches in the win over Nevada. Recorded 7 catches for 161 yards and a touchdown against Air Force, and averaged a season high 23 yards per reception. Went for 102 yards and 1 touchdown, 11 receptions against Boise State defense that entered the game ranked 15th in the country. Come on, man. Why this guy trying to discredit players, man, that Dak misused their talent, bro? He trying to discredit Gallup coming out of college as a rookie in 2018 and Amari Cooper coming to the team in 2018. Well, you was lucky to get Amari Cooper and get Gallup drafted in the 3rd round. There was 2 weapons, 2 additions to your ass because Dak wasn't doing shit in 2017. And he wasn't doing we seen him in 2017 because Zeke got suspended for 6 games. And he couldn't do shit without Zeke. Then goddamn in 2018, he was stinking the shit up so bad, we had to go give up a number 1 to get a number 1 receiver when he endorsed receiver by committee. Are you kidding me? This dude got the nerve to throw these guys up under the bus to prove his point about Dak Prescott, saying he didn't have no weapons. Now he's all in on about getting skilled position in the 1st round. Fuck the trenches. They want to go skilled position. Man, these Dak Slurpees killing me, bro. This guy said that the Cowboys made Gallup. The Cowboys made Amari Cooper. Are you kidding me, bro? Dak wasn't shit until he got Amari Cooper. Then actually he got Gallup in the draft. He couldn't even do nothing with Gallup in his own. Let me see. No, I didn't pull that up. He couldn't even do nothing with Gallup. And he endorsed receiver by committee. Man, these Dak Slurpees, boy, they got a hankering for Dak Prescott, bro. This man literally said, what was Amari Cooper's stats when he was with the Raiders? The man was a 2-time Pro Bowler when he was with the Raiders before he came to the Cowboys. He was already made, bro. Basically put up the same numbers he put up with the Cowboys and Dak. He elevated Dak, not the other way around. Because he went and did it with like 4 other quarterbacks. He did it with Jameis Winston. With the Cleveland Browns, he did it with Jameis Winston, Jacoby Brissett, Deshaun Watson, PJ Walker, and Dorian Thompson Robinson. Man made the Pro Bowl. Dak, you ain't special. These Dak Slurpees, they need to understand Dak is not special, bro. Amari Cooper was the man before he got to the Cowboys and even after he left the Cowboys. Are you kidding me? Man, these Dak fanboys, I tell you, boy, they slurp this guy so much that they gotta discredit people just to prove the point he couldn't get it done because he didn't have no weapons. When clearly everybody knows Dak has had plenty of motherfucking weapons. Yo, this JB the Cowboy fan. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. This shit is ridiculous with these Dak Slurpees. It's fucking ridiculous, man. Yo, this JB the Cowboy fan. Whew. Yo, y'all like and subscribe to that channel, man. I'm going, man. I can't with these guys.
I'm glad. I will tell you this. If there's a human breathing that I've ever met that I'm proud that took advantage of me financially, I'm proud it's the one sitting to the right. And Dak. Yeah, check.